Hi, my name is Nguyễn Ngọc Hoàng Hoa, but you can call me Evelyn. And this is my second video to complete my assignment on Coursera. And the lesson I'm taking right now is about Teach English Now. Alright, so the assignment this time is that I will have to share my opinion on the statement. Anyone who speaks the language can teach the language. Alright, so I will have to state whether I agree or disagree with this statement. Okay, so my answer would be I agree with this statement to a certain extent. Alright, so I would believe that everyone who can speak the language can actually teach someone else the language. For example, like we can teach a baby, or let's say a toddler, a new language, or let's say our mother tongue. It doesn't have to be a second language. Alright, by teaching them how to say hi, or to distinguish the cat and the dog, by just using some basic way of teaching, like repetition, and let's say body language, and just a little bit of patience will actually work. Alright, and the baby as observer, alright, he or she is going to mimic the way we say it, and that's how they can basically acquire their mother tongue by just learning with their mom, their dad, or maybe their siblings. But when it comes to learning a new language in advanced level, let's say intermediate or upper intermediate, it requires more than just repetition and body language. This time the teacher will need to apply different kinds of teaching techniques into the classroom so that they will see what kinds of techniques are more effective to each type of group of students. Alright, and also the teachers will need to have lots of exercises and practices so that the student can actually put their knowledge into practice, and so that the teacher can make sure that the student can basically use the language by not actually learning by heart lots of vocabularies and structures, which can make it a little bit confusing when it comes to speaking or maybe writing the language. And the next thing is that the teacher will need to give examples. Let's say examples here need to be related to their experiences. Alright, so they will need to use the example that somehow help the student to understand how the language can actually relate to their personal experience, or let's say to the level, or let's say their mother tongue. Alright, and this will help the students feel easier to understand the new language. Alright, and also the teacher will need to focus on the content of the lesson as well. Alright, for example, they will need to use some kind of tools in the classroom, like let's say the board, slides, or maybe music and so on, or some kind of videos to help the student visualize better what they are learning when it comes to some advanced structures and so on. Alright, so overall that is my idea. Even though I somehow agree with the idea that everyone who knows the language can actually teach the language, but when it comes to more advanced levels, not everyone can actually do this. And it will require the teacher to basically learn how to give a lessons and how to convey their messages and the lessons effectively to the students. And this is everything. Thank you.